You wake up, feeling a pain in your head. The same feeling when you fall off the bed or banging your head on the top of a doorway. You look around and see a labyrinth of yellow walls, carpet on the floors, some with a weird liquid substance, and hear nothing but the buzzing of the fluorescent lights on the ceiling. You don't know where you are, but your instincts tell you you need to get out of here. The further you go through this weird place, the more it seems to stretch on forever. You think to yourself, how big even is this building? How did I even end up here? You can never tell as there are no windows. You're all alone, wandering around this labyrinth for what seems like eternity. Is it possible you have died and ended up in purgatory? Are you perhaps in your own version of hell? Well, it's neither. You have stumbled into what people call the Backrooms. Greetings, my horror enthusiasts. My name is Rojo, a demon wolf here to tell you not to trust anything you see in your dreams. Or, I guess what could actually be in front of you. You most likely won't tell the difference. I want you to do something for me real quick. I want you to take a look at these pictures. Keep these images printed on your mind. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in those areas. Look at your surroundings. Feels weird, right? You're the only living person in that area. The feeling of loneliness takes hold, perhaps even nostalgia. But now, there's something else in there. A dangerous, monstrous entity seeing you and coming in for the kill. What even is it? What does it look like? You won't be able to tell because all you know is that it wants you dead. Now open your eyes. Congratulations, you have thought of yourself being in a backroom level. Now to understand what the backrooms are, let's first discuss this little thing called liminal spaces. Liminal spaces are images of an area that has no life present. These areas can be anywhere. A school hallway during the summer, a hospital that recently got abandoned, even a children's birthday party room after the event was over. The eerie and uncomfortable sense of loneliness is all that is provided in these photos. There isn't anything surreal about liminal spaces. There are areas you can actually go to by yourself when there is no one present. It started becoming popular on May 12, 2019, when a 4chan user on X Paranormal board asked for people to post images that felt quote-unquote off. From there, many people showed photos in different areas that they either visited or found from a different source. And oh boy, did it catch the internet by storm, because these photos started popping up everywhere. Hell, I even took a photo that was related to liminal spaces. This is the hall that a family member of mine owns in Philadelphia. It's the perfect opportunity to see what the place looks like when it's closed. To be honest, even when I had people behind me, it definitely felt off just by looking at that photo. Viewing these photos would make a normal person uncomfortable, but what makes them liminal? Well, the reason these areas are commonly seen is because they would be the same places you would basically have a dream of. From office buildings to pool rooms, from an apartment hallway to an empty warehouse, you most definitely would have dreamt of being by yourself in those areas, whether you've been in those places recently or it's an area from your childhood memories. And when it comes to dreaming about places making you uncomfortable, it didn't take long for the horror community to jump in on the freight train. On January 7, 2022, a YouTuber by the name of Kane Pixels uploaded a video that took those liminal spaces to the next level, naming this area the Backrooms. He got the idea from a Reddit user from r/nosleep, which states that if you're not careful and no clip out of reality, you'll enter the area known as the Backrooms. It was here that we got a new trend of found footage horror videos. Most of you guys will probably know the term no clipping, right? It's basically a way for you to be Danny Phantom and be able to phase through any solid object at will. Well, Mr. Kane can show you what happens if you just so happen to have no clipped unexpectedly. Now, this isn't the first time this image was used, but it is the first one many people think of when it comes to the backrooms, or I guess liminal spaces in general. However, Kane presents this room in a very different and terrifying way. Take a look for yourself. That's right, we got ourselves a new monster! Oh, wait, multiple entities detected? But where are they? Well, it turns out this isn't the only backroom area. In fact, there are multiple areas, classified into levels. Huh, sounds a lot like the SCP Foundation. Remember them? A secret government-run company that collects different anomalies that could threaten humanity. They even have a list on their wiki where you can learn every anomaly that they contain, which, by the way, is still being updated to this day with even more anomalies. Insane, right? Basically, the backrooms are the same thing, but instead of anomalies invading our world, we end up in their world. Some backroom levels are safe and have no entities existing there, making it a good place for humans, or as they are known as wanderers, to set up colonies there. Wait, colonies in the backrooms? Oh, yeah, did I forget to mention that you'll never escape the backrooms once you fall right in? Well, the good news is that you won't be the only one. Plus, there are rumors that you could escape back to reality, or as they call it, the front rooms, which is where we are right now. However, no one knows where it would be possible. The bad news, well, remember that I said there are different levels? Yeah, I wasn't kidding. There are thousands of them. Some of them are completely safe, while others are filled with entities that can kill you in an instant. Thankfully, there is a group called the Major Explorer Group, or MEG, that have information about the entire Backrooms levels. Let's learn about some of these levels most people call the main 9, starting with level 0, also known as the lobby. This is the level everyone starts at and looks exactly like the one Kane Pixels made a video on, resembling randomly generated rooms from the back of a retail outlet store. This is also one of the levels where you will always be by yourself, even if you were to re-enter the level with a group of people. The only difference, according to the wiki at least, is that level 0 is supposed to not have an entity. I'm guessing it's their way of easing people into what they're going to go through for the rest of their lives now. There are many ways to exit the level. One of them is finding a hallway that fades to level 1. Level 1 is a massive warehouse/garage with concrete walls and floors. Fluorescent lights hang on the ceiling that at some point will flicker, then shut off for minutes to hours. Level 1 is a relatively safe area as long as the lights are on, because as soon as the lights turn off, multiple entities will appear in the level and attack any wanderer they see. These entities are known as smilers, which are basically just monsters where the only thing you see is this creepy smile that chases after you. Not all the levels will have lights off. There are certain areas on the sides that have lights on all the time, so there are safe spaces for you if the main area goes dark. The way to exit this level is to keep exploring until you find an unlocked door that leads to level 2. Level 2 takes place in a maintenance hallway with pipes lined up the whole way. The pipes in the hallway make all level 2 boiling hot, reaching 200 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's not that different from hell. As if the temperatures itself doesn't boil you alive, there are multiple entities that are in level 2, such as facelings, hounds, smilers, and scratchers. We'll talk about them in a separate video. To escape level 2, you'll have to find a fire exit that transport you to level 3. Level 3 is a massive electrical station with electrical machinery scattered throughout the complex. Much like level 0, this place becomes randomly generated rooms, with some even having metal bars in the middle of a hallway that blocks the path. These bars are unbreakable, so it pretty much becomes a dead end. As for the entities, there are some that cause moderate harm to wanderers, but they tend to stay away from rooms containing windows. To exit the level, there will be a door that's labeled Office Sector. This leads to level 4. Level 4 resembles a modern office building that has been emptied out in every room. Furniture and office desks aren't present in level 4 except for the walls, windows, LED lights, and abalone gray concrete pillars in the middle of each room. From the windows, wanderers will see the weather depending on the seasons. Whatever the season is, the weather pattern will continue as it does in reality. Heavy rain and thunderstorms during the spring and summer, and snowstorms and blizzards during the fall and winter. Since the level is completely devoid of entities, many wanderers make colonies throughout all of level 4. The only danger being natural hazards from storms and temperatures. Going through a decorated door with emanating disquieting classical music will take you to level 5. Level 5 is also known as Terror Hotel. From the name, it's an infinitely large hotel complex with multiple rooms and hallways, including 3 main areas: the main hall, Beverly Room, and the Boiler Room. It's said that the hotel looks like it was made in the 1930s, with furniture looking like it was made back in the 1920s. The main hub in the hotel where colonists are present is in the Beverly Room, also known as the Eternal Ballroom. There are multiple entities that inhabit the hallways of the hotel outside of the main hub area, and there happens to be one that's said to inhabit the area, but it's said to only appear when one goes insane in the hotel. They described it as the Beast of Level 5. It has a humanoid body with the head of a cephalopod and tentacles around its mouth. People claim it has camouflage abilities and has glowing eyes that stare at them from the wallpaper. To this day, the MEG can't confirm if the beast is actually real or just hallucinations. Traveling too far in the Boiler Room will lead you to level 6. Level 6 consists of an expansive complex building consisting of metallic walls, brick floors, and a complex system of pipes along the rooms. It is considered a dangerous level as there are no light sources in the level. Even if a wanderer were to bring either a flashlight, a torch, a lighter, night vision goggles, or any electronic devices that can light up a room, it will cease to function as soon as one enters the level. Entities are present in the level, however what they are and how many there are cannot be determined by anyone due to the lack of lights in the level. Because of this, many wanderers will become paranoid and will suffer from auditory hallucinations, such as rushing water and voices ringing throughout the pipes. If you manage to survive and wander throughout the level and see light at the end, you will have successfully entered level 7. Level 7 is nicknamed Thalassophobia, which means the fear of deep-bodied waters, like an ocean. And that's exactly what the entire level is. Wanderers first appear in a house that happens to be flooded with water, and exiting the house will come across an ocean that seems to expand infinitely across the horizon. It is from here that getting access to future levels will prove difficult to everyone. If you think swimming is a good idea, then let me introduce you to the one entity in level 7 named The Thing. It is a huge fish that swims in the lower section of level 7, and although it is rare for it to appear, it is very aggressive towards wanderers. Due to it not showing up all the time, there's little information about the entity and is only rumored to exist. Now, despite the difficulty of reaching to future levels, there are ways to exit level 7. Swimming underwater into a cave in the bottom of the ocean can lead you to level 8, the final main 9 level, which is a fast cave system that becomes well known due to the presence of numerous spider-like creatures that live in it. Low visibility and noises that attract the spiders make level 8 very dangerous to wanderers, even difficult to maneuver due to the cramped passageways of jagged stalactites and stalagmites. There are other entities known as death pools, which are large clear pools that can tear apart and drag down any wanderer that enters it. If you happen to trip and fall on level 8, you will be lucky enough to transport to level 9. There are many more levels than just the first 9 that we talked about. If you want me to talk about different Backrooms levels, just let me know in the comment section below. There aren't just numbered levels, there are also anomalous levels, which are levels that could be an entity on its own. There are 2 that happen to be my favorite ones, Level Fun and Level exclamation point. Not kidding, that's what it's known as. Level Fun consists of rooms that resemble children's birthday party rooms with party hats, balloons, colorful tablecloths, and plastic colorful chairs. Many wanderers can be tricked to enter this level as they will be told it is safe, when really it consists of multiple entities known as partygoers. Partygoers are entities that have yellow leathery skin with blood on their faces drawn as smiley faces, holding a balloon in one hand and having distorted claws in the other. They are extremely hostile towards wanderers and are intelligent. They also act like a hive mind, however what the hosts are, we don't know, or at least I don't. They play nursery rhymes to slow wanderers down, and after they stop, they go in for the kill. You can, however, be able to escape the partygoers since they cannot run for long periods. Now we have what is considered to be the most dangerous level to ever exist. Level exclamation point. Level exclamation point, or as I call it, run for your life, consists of a hospital hallway with a bunch of objects like monitors, shelves, and hospital beds in the hallway. Red lights are shown and alarms blare out the whole hallway. As soon as a wanderer is unfortunate enough to enter this level, they will have to immediately run for their lives, as multiple entities from almost all the levels start chasing them down. Wanderers must not stop for anything and must run the whole way to the exit. The only way to exit is to dodge every object that blocks the way and find an unlocked door at the end of the hallway. How long the hallway goes is undetermined and is considered a level that no wanderer must ever go to. Otherwise, the Backrooms will forever be your tomb. Now that you know how to survive some of the levels in the Backrooms, let's just hope that you never accidentally no-clip out of reality. Otherwise, you'll most likely kiss your normal life goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, you can leave a like, comment down what your favorite level is, and also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to know when I post more videos. Until then, keep your fears and anxiety levels high. I'll see you very soon.